Hi, dear children. Welcome to Social Science online class. Today, we are going to learn 8th standard geography, the Earth, our living planet. The word geography originates from Greek word. The first is geo, which means the earth. And the second Greek word is graph, which means to write. We can say that geography is a science that deals with the description, distribution, and interaction of diverse physical, biological, and cultural features of the Earth surface. In this chapter, the Earth, our living planet, you will learn names of the Earth, the size of the Earth and distribution of water on it, continents and oceans of the world, latitudes and longitudes, time, local time, standard time, and international date line, oceans and continents on the world map. Dear children, we all are living on the earth. In this video, we find that the Earth is the third planet from the Sun. Dear children, have you ever thought why there is life on the Earth? The Earth is the only planet known to have life. The Earth is the home for all forms of life like plants, animals, and human beings. Because of its suitable distance from the Sun, range of temperature, life supporting gases, atmosphere, water cycle, etc. Our Earth is called by many names. Some of them are living planet, unique planet, watery planet, and blue planet. Living planet. The Earth is called a living planet because it is the only planet in the solar system with life on it. Unique planet. The Earth is a unique planet for many reasons. The first and foremost reason is it is the only known planet that is home to many myriads of life forms. No other planet in the solar system or anywhere else in the space support animals or plant life like the Earth. The Earth is called a unique planet because it is the only planet which has favorable conditions that support life. It is neither too hot nor too cold. It has water and air which are very essential for our survival. Watery planet. The Earth is called a watery planet because 70.78% Earth's surface is covered by water in both the liquid and frozen state. Blue planet. The Earth is known as the blue planet because it appears blue from the outer space as two-thirds of its surface is covered with water. Size of the Earth. The Earth is the fifth largest planet in the Sun's family. The diameter of the Earth is approximately 4 times greater than the Moon, and it is around 107 times less than that of the Sun. The total geographical area of the Earth is 510 million square kilometers, of which 361 million square kilometers, that is around 70.78%, is covered by water, and 149 million square kilometers, that is 29.22%, is covered by land. Thus, the Earth has unequal distribution of land and water. The ratio between the land and water bodies is 1 is to 2.43. Now let us understand the shape of the Earth. The Earth shape is often described as geoid, which literally means that Earth shaped or oblate spheroid. The Earth is flattened at the poles and bulges at the equator. The equatorial diameter of the Earth is 12,756 kilometers and the polar diameter is 12,714 kilometers. The equatorial circumference is 40,076 kilometers and polar circumference is 40,008 kilometers. The difference of these 42 kilometers in diameters is a proof for regarding the geoid shape of the Earth. Continents. The land bodies on the Earth are known as continents. There are 7 continents on the Earth. They are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Asia is the largest continent in the world, and Australia is the smallest among all the continents. Oceans. The large water bodies on the earth are called oceans. There are four major oceans. They are Pacific Oceans, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. The Pacific is the largest and deepest of the all oceans. And Arctic is the smallest ocean. The Earth is divided into Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere. The Northern Hemisphere has 60% of land and 40% of water. Therefore, it is called the land hemisphere. On the other hand, there is 81% of water and 19% of land in the southern hemisphere. So it is called water hemisphere. Latitudes and longitudes. The earth is spherical in shape. Therefore, it is difficult to locate the places, the direction, and calculate distance between places. In order to understand relations between different places on the earth and their exact location, we have to understand their position, their distance from any fixed point, and also their exact direction. To know the position, distance, and direction, east and west, or north and south, a network of lines are drawn on the globe. These are known as lines of latitudes and longitudes.
It's called the prime meridian. All places on this meridian are at longitude 0, and the distance to any other meridian is measured in degrees. So this meridian is at 15 degrees west longitude. To see how the measuring is done, we'll cut away part of the Earth along the equator. We can see that the angle between these two meridians does measure 15 degrees. By adding another angle of 15 degrees, we can draw another meridian. Measuring from the prime meridian, we're now at 30 degrees west longitude. We can draw meridians for west longitude every 15 degrees until we reach 180 degrees, halfway around the Earth. The other half, of course, is east longitude, measured eastward from the prime meridian to 180 degrees. Now, measuring degrees can be very different from measuring miles or kilometers. Meridians are farthest apart at the equator, but they join at the poles. We've drawn the meridians 15 degrees apart. At the equator, each one of these 15 degrees covers about 70 miles, or about 115 kilometers. But halfway to the poles, each one of these 15 degrees of longitude covers only about 50 miles, or about 80 kilometers. Each degree of longitude can be divided into minutes and seconds. So, by using both meridians of longitude and parallels of latitude, we can pretty accurately give the location of, say,
Latitudes. Latitude is an imaginary line which joining all the places which have a same angular distance north or south of the equator. It is measured in degrees. The equator, 0 degree, is the longest line of latitude known as the Great Circle. It is equal to the circumference of the Earth. Other lines of latitudes are shorter length. The length of lines of latitude decreases with the distance from the equator. All lines of latitudes are circles and parallel to the equator. There are 90 degrees of latitudes on each sides of the equator. Including equator, totally there are 181 latitudes including the equator. The ground distance between 2 degrees of latitudes is 110.4 kilometers. The important latitudes are: first one, 0 degree latitude, equator or great circle. Second one is 23.5 degree north latitude. It's called Tropic of Cancer. Third one is 23.5 degree south latitude, called Tropic of Capricorn. Fourth one, 66.5 degree north latitude, also called Arctic Circle. Fifth one is 66.5 degree south latitude, also called Antarctic Circle. And the sixth one is 90 degree north, and last one is 90 degree south latitude. They are found North Pole and South Poles.